Hello, everybody. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Amelia.
And I can't see chat tonight.
Let me get muted. And there we go. So, hello, Sharon. Hello, Amelia. Hello to my guest, Paula. We're still waiting on Dawn. I've texted her. I've gotten no answer.
Me too.
So, what is everybody up to tonight? Oops, sorry. Paula can't see chat tonight, so if you say anything or if you want to type anything to her, go ahead. I'll read it out. But she cannot see chat. And who else is here? Hello, who's in here?
Okay. Duh. Now
Hello, Angela.
Oh my God.
So we have Sharon Loves Purple, Emilia Rodriguez. Sorry, I'm having trouble with your name. Who's a knitter? And Angela Wright. Amelia's watching football.
Ooh.
Sharon's eating popcorn.
Oh, yeah, it's popcorn time. Okay. Sharon. Yeah. Sharon, were you the one that wanted to see the bags? Oh, I'm an enabler. Mary Maxim has a site-wide sale on yarn, 25 to 50% off.
Oh my, you heard it. Mary Maxim has a sale on yarn, 25 to 30?
50.
50, 25 to 50% off.
So that means they're going to have some excellent deals. Mary Maxim always has really good deals anyway.
They do. I like ordering from Mary Maxim. I like their yarn. They have good yarn. Yeah. I've tried their maximum value and I like it. It's nice and soft, acrylic.
It's so much softer than Red Heart.
It is. Hey, CDC. How are you tonight? And Sharon says no, but it would be nice to see.
Okie dokie. Well, I've got a dozen of these little things. They're not little. They're huge.
I like the one.
This one I think I'm going to call Rainforest.
Oh, yes. Definitely rainforest colors. Forest colors. Oh, yes. Yeah. I like that.
And I've got 2 or 3 of these.
Oh.
And I've got 3 of these.
Oh, Halloween.
And this is Alice in Wonderland. says we're all mad here.
Oh, yes.
And this is sort of a steampunkish fabrics and prints. And then we have this one. And this one. And then the other ones that are done are just duplicates.
You do beautiful work. I like those bags.
Thank you. They're relatively easy to make.
Well, I think you got to know how to sew first.
That does help. Helps
Yeah,
a whole lot.
I don't know how to sew.
Your kid. Really?
Really.
Wow.
Really. And I have to learn how to use a sewing machine because my friend's giving me her antique pedal sewing machine that runs, that she uses.
Right. Put on something with a good beat, a good steady beat.
Yep.
For the treble.
Yeah, I've been told that. Yep.
Other than that, make sure you exercise your calves before you start. And I found that with with the treadle machine, it's best if you use both feet.
Yeah.
Hi, Mishi.
Yeah. Hi, Mishi.
Hey, Sally Horner.
Hi, Sally. How's it going? I still haven't heard from Dawn.
Nor have I. I'm hoping she went to sleep. Seriously. The girl has had insomnia.
Yes, she has.
So have I. I have not gotten to sleep before 2 in the morning in like a week. And I'm getting up at 6.
Oh, my.
So it's like, today I slept in till 8. I feel so refreshed.
Sometimes, you know, that extra time really does make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
I went to bed the other night at like 9:30. I was just done. And I slept in until 8 the next morning. I felt good. Felt good yesterday.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I will go to bed and just lay there and toss and turn and toss. I hate that. I would rather do anything.
I don't have insomnia. I usually don't have a problem sleeping. My problem is the night terrors.
Yeah, my monster's still in its box right now. So
yeah, it's caused by the PTSD. Try sitting on a donut. CDC, it might help. One of those special tailbone cushions. They have them.
Yeah. Either I have that problem because I'm in a wheelchair all the time. So you can get these cushions off of Amazon that go in the bottom of wheelchairs. But I've heard people say that they're really great for computer chairs too. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I like sleeping. Sleeping's good, but even if I'm tired, I won't take a nap. I don't like napping. I have been napping more and more and more. I find as I'm getting older, I'm finding like this year alone, I've been napping a lot more. I've been allowing myself to go down if I'm really exhausted, to go down for a nap and not feel guilty.
Yeah. Well, when my kids were little, I used to take naps with them.
No, that was my cleanup time.
I have
That
5
was my
kids.
cleanup and me time.
Yeah. But I will take a nap, but it has to be a short nap. It has to be 20 minutes or under.
I end up usually going down for like 20 minutes, and I end up usually sleeping for 2 hours. In fact, I'll set my alarm and I'll turn off my alarm. Sleeping. My husband will try to wake me up, and I'll growl at him.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
just
mean business.
don't wake me up from my naps. Apparently, so I try not to nap too often. I like being awake. And in fact, usually at night I try to stay awake as long as possible. I'm one of those who wants to be a night owl.
Yeah, I do too, but with limited mobility, I don't want to get up and go into another room. Put the
Hmm.
phone. Oh, erg, there. Because then that would wake my husband up, and I don't want to do that because he's still working 5 days a week.
Oh yes,
So I
yeah,
just sit here and stare at the ceiling, turn the TV on real quiet.
yeah. If I wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep, I just lie there and don't move. Because if I move, he'll wake up. If I blink too loud, he'll wake up. It just sometimes seems like that. Like I'll try and be quiet, and he'll be wide awake. But I'm trying to be quiet.
Well,
That's not your fridgy, that's my fridgy, CDC. Grr.
now,
It's a pretty fridge.
behave.
You know, if you saw my fridge, you'd like it too. It's a pretty fridge. It's blue.
Cool.
Yeah.
Superman blue or light blue?
A light, a light blue.
Cool.
It's Let me see if I can find a picture of my fridge so you understand why CDC wants it so bad. It's a sexy fridge.
My niece had, I swear, I know she didn't mean to do it, but she redid her kitchen in Superman colors.
Oh wow.
And she had a Superman colored fridge.
Oh wow. That's my fridge.
Ooh, pretty. I like that.
Oh, stop doing that. Yeah, it kind of goes with my kitchen, which is gray and teal. Well, blue teal. Never mind.
Ooh.
I give up.
Words. Words are hard.
Hi, Racine. How are you doing tonight? I'm just showing off pictures of my sexy fridge. Make CDC jealous.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Ms. Glow. How's it going? Welcome in.
Okay. I got a different camera. Can you tell?
I see
Last,
you good.
yeah, last week there was something. It was like a cloud over my face.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing good, Racine. Today has been a good day. Yesterday was a good day. I'm on a roll.
Keep those good days up.
That's right. Yeah, make every day count. Best you can, somehow, some way. Even bad days can have their silver lining.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're just hard to see.
Sometimes they're invisible, like my great
Mm,
grandbaby says. They're invisible. He's so cute.
how old is he?
Oh my God, he's now 6. He doesn't say
Oh,
invisible anymore. And I just found out he's got a new sister. I knew he had one sister. Now he's got another one.
oh wow. Growing family.
Mm-hmm. So that's 5 great grandchildren. 8 grandchildren. 7 children. Yeah, that's all
Wow.
for now.
What a wonderfully big family. That's awesome. You're looking at a woman that doesn't have grandchildren. And at this point in time right now, they're not even on the radar.
Well, sometimes that's for the best.
Exactly. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm leaving it up to the creator because I'm not going to pressure my kids.
I never did mine. They just keep popping out babies.
Yeah, no, I'm not one of those who wants to be a grandparent so bad she pressures them. No, not me. I don't really. I don't know. I think I'd be a cool grandma, but I don't know. We'll see if it happens. Kids
Well,
scare me.
we raised our first granddaughter until she was 17. Then she went back to live with her mommy. She's in
Mm,
college now,
mm-hmm.
and she'll be. Ooh, Sharon, that sounds awesome. A needlework group. They do needlepoint, quilting, knitting, crocheting. I never
That's
could do needlepoint. Not real pretty. Anyway,
I think that's awesome. I get the urge every so often to sew by hand, and then I remember I can't sew. I'm pretty sure it's an urge from a past life. 'Cause
probably.
I have no urge in me to learn how to hand sew. But yet I can see me sitting in a tower doing needlepoint by candlelight. Like, hello. No, that's not me now. Exactly, Sharon. Let kids be kids. Let them just live their life. They got enough pressures learning how to adult and do it right, let alone, having to have pressure to have children too. So,
Yeah, my boys don't want to have kids either, Sharon.
yeah,
My
my kids
daughters
aren't.
are the ones that gave me grandbabies.
My two boys are not interested, and they're not even in a relationship. And, you know, that's fine. They're good boys.
My oldest has determined that he is just never going to find anyone that he wants to be with forever.
Hmm.
My youngest is in a relationship. She was pregnant, but she miscarried, and
Oh.
it just devastated them.
Hmm.
So, and the other two, nope, they're not having kids. I'm fine with that.
Hmm.
I wish my girls would have waited until they were older to have their children. Seriously, which is why we ended up raising the first one.
Hmm.
I mean, we were still young enough that we could enjoy it, and we did. She was in dance, she was in gymnastics, she was in taekwondo, and we took her everywhere. So we would go. Um, she participated in Florida at ESPN World. It's attached to Disney. In the uh, I don't think it was international championships and the national championships for taekwondo. So
Cool.
she was just a bitty bitty thing. I mean, she was about 8, 9.
Sharon has four kids, two 35 and two 39, and no interest in having kids. Now, some people also, in this state of the world, do you want to bring kids into this?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, I know that's weighing heavy on me. Like, I'm glad I don't have any grandkids because just the way the country is now, and that's just the country, not the world.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't want to bring a child into this country right now. I just things are just
I've told all my kids if you don't want to have kids, that's fine. But if you ever want to, you have the option if later on you can still adopt.
mm,
You can do what we did. You can foster, you know.
mm-hmm.
You can still bring joy to your life and to a child's life. You can save a child's life by being a foster parent.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Absolutely. One of my best friends has.
yep. Well, we fostered teenagers who had
Actually,
been
too.
who had been abused. I would not recommend that to anyone unless you are extremely dedicated.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Know that too. I have a girlfriend. Her door's always open to anybody who needs help. And right now she's fostering two children.
Hmm.
And she's really good. She's like a second mom to my kids. She's just awesome. She is a second mom to my kids, frankly. And the other one, they've been foster parents for years.
Yeah,
So,
we were foster parents for years. And when we quit, excuse me, the caseworker that we dealt with said she was quitting too. She's like, if you quit, I don't have a good place to put my teenagers. I
mhm.
said, well, send in your resignation, honey, because we're quitting. We got the last of our fosters out of the house, made sure they were okay, and
Mhm.
you know, that's it. We were done.
Yeah. No, I was placed in foster care when I was 4 days old. Mhm.
Hmm.
I was really little.
Yeah, I did. When we started fostering, I didn't think I could do babies because I would get too attached. It was hard enough letting the teenagers go.
Mhm. My mom specialized in little babies. She liked the little ones, the young ones. She didn't keep any for very long. It was like she was almost like a halfway house. She would get them and then she'd have them for a matter of months and then they'd go on again. And this really actually kind of screwed me up. Seeing all these kids go through while I was there because I grew up wondering if it was me, you know. I
What
was
about?
too little to understand.
Oh, because you thought that the babies were being taken away because of you.
Because of me, or I would be the next baby and I had to be really good. So I was good for until I hit 16. Honestly, I had my first business suit at 13. I was running the pet store at 15. Anything my parents asked of me, I did. She never had no problem with me. And then I turned 16 and then she introduced me to a 24-year-old uh appliance repairman and kind of threw me at him because I had to have a ride to go for my driving school. I was in driving school at the time, and she just kind of said, "Oh, could you drive my daughter?" "Oh, good, he'll drive you." And I'm going, "Mom, like I don't know this guy, and you won't even let me out after supper."
Alrighty then. That was not thought through.
Yeah, we started dating after that. Yeah, and she was thrilled. It was weird.
So she handpicked him.
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
Yeah,
She could have, like, smaller age gap, maybe.
I don't know. But I stopped coming home. I learned how to drink vodka. I learned how to smoke dope. I learned how to do a whole lot of other things that she doesn't know about. So,
Oh, wow.
oh yeah, he was not a good influence on me.
Wow.
She thought he was a good influence, and he was not.
Well, then. Like I said, that plan backfired.
Oh, so very much so.
So, what
But
is
I think I
everyone
kind of broke too when I was 16. Something in me just snapped. I just had enough. I don't
had
know.
enough of being the good girl?
Yeah, didn't get me anywhere. Literally, they just kept wanting more.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So what is everybody else working on? Come on. I can't be the only one that made something this week.
Well, I crocheted a little bit more on my hubby's sweater. That's about it. I haven't been doing anything other than today. Like I said, I was going through partial balls of yarn that my friend left, and I was organizing them.
That actually sounds like a fun time.
That's a train.
We live just far enough away from the tracks that we only hear that at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's an eye opener.
Yeah. I was going to show you what I worked on today. One of those 12 by 12 by 12 cube baskets.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much full of little balls of yarn.
So that's your ball basket.
Yeah. That's all the yarn that I got from her that I worked on today.
Cool.
Yeah. All partial balls. And that's okay. That's cool. I like all those. I got a lot of Chanel. I got some velvet. And all different colors.
Well, you can words. You can combine the chenille and the velvet in the same project because they're both, depending on the brand of chenille, I believe they are both 5-weight.
Yes.
Hi,
Some
Cindy
velvets are 5-weight. I think this is not though. The pink ball there at the top, it's a baby velvet. It's like I'd say it's almost a 3 or a 4. It's very fine.
Really? Is that a chenille or a velvet?
It's a velvet.
I've never seen a velvet that was that small.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I wish I had a basket here. I could show you. It's rather. I'd say it's more like a light 4. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good, Cindy Lulu, now that I'm actually in bed with my feet up and resting.
Hi, Lulu.
While I was sewing, hubby brought me a bowl of soup and looked at me. Just looked at me. I'm like, what? He says, well, are you going to eat? I'll eat later. No, you'll eat now. Okay. Harumph.
Hubby made supper tonight. He made buttered chicken and rice.
That sounds good. We had leftovers.
Love buttered chicken and rice.
Oh yeah. Does he make it like the traditional Indian buttered chicken?
No, he uses a kit, but now he must have been researching the recipe because now he's talking maybe he should get those spices and do it himself.
Yeah, it's much cheaper.
Yeah. And he's got a way with cooking. He's awesome in the kitchen. He really is.
So is my hubby. Who I've got a pork roast thawed out for supper tomorrow, but talking about buttered chicken made me think of curried chicken, and that's one of hubby's specialties.
That sounds yummy.
Oh my gosh. I keep asking him for the recipe for curried chicken, and he won't give it to me, but he gave it to my daughter. Rat.
Won't she give it to you?
She was sworn to secrecy.
Oh,
I even tried to bribe her with my fudge pie recipe.
oh,
She's like, nah, I'll just get it from someone else.
I like sharing recipes. My problem is I say, oh yeah, I'll send it to you, and I never do. People need to remind me.
I do the
I'm
same
bad for
thing.
that.
I do the same thing except with patterns. It's like, oh. I told Theresa I'd find her a unicorn pattern because I've got a gazillion of them. And she emailed me. She's like, so about that unicorn pattern. I'm like, oh, I forgot. Oh, I'll get it to you today. But there are so
Yeah,
many free patterns on the web that, let's just
there
say, my
are.
pattern folder is huge.
Yeah, I like looking at patterns. It's like a rabbit hole you can fall down. I end up looking for one thing, and by the end of my search, when I finally call it quits, I've stopped looking for that thing, and I'm on to something else completely.
Oh, yeah.
Rabbit.
It morphs into, I'll type in crochet amigurumi patterns. And by the time I'm done, I'm looking at, I've gone through amigurumi, sweaters, shawls, Afghans, baby toys. It's horrible because I'll
Yeah,
spend like 5 or 6 hours just looking at patterns and
I
saving
know, right? With me, it's patterns and recipes. And some of the recipes I have no intentions of making, but I'll watch those videos, all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a PDF converter, so I can take the web link of a pattern of most sites, copy it into my PDF converter, and it will convert it to a PDF so that I can save the pattern.
Nice.
Which I
I
hate
usually just
PDF.
bookmark the page.
My bookmark folder is so out of control that I can't find anything in it. And I've got,
They're making subfolders. You can put folders in folders.
yeah, I do, but
Okay, some people aren't aware of that.
oh yeah. I've got folders, subfolders, and subfolders. I don't go any more than 3 deep though, because once you lose stuff once you go deeper than that.
Mm-hmm. I still don't know where Dawn is. I was just checking to make sure I haven't missed any messages. I haven't missed any messages. Just making sure. But yeah, it's been a painful week. I've had a lot of bone ache, carpal tunnel issues. So I haven't been crocheting as much as I'd like to crochet. 2 days there, I couldn't even hold a hook. My hands were swollen.
Have you
But
tried
I've got
CBD
some.
oil? Have you tried CBD oil for your carpal tunnel?
I do take CBD, and it
But-
helps, but it doesn't necessarily help the swelling.
get it in the oil form.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me see. I don't know if I should show this on a live, but what the heck. Get it in oil form like this, and you put it on your wrists and hands, and it helps with the carpal tunnel.
Oh.
It kind of, I don't want to say it anesthetizes, but
Mm-hmm.
it helps with mobility.
Okay. I'll give it a try. I give my puppy's hemp oil treats for his hips. So I know the benefits of CBD and hemp oil. I I will look into that. Absolutely, because yeah, this past week has been really painful. Um, it's been difficult because I'm not used to this pain, right? Like I'll get used to it. It's just new,
Yeah,
but it's
that's a sativa. It has cannabis sativa, beard and body oil.
I'm taking Doctor. There's a brand of bath salts that Walmart sells, and they came out with hemp oil, CBD, sativa, hemp oil bath salts. So I bought a bag, and I've been using that on very painful days, and it helps.
Oh
It's
yeah,
awesome.
it's like I said, the CBD oil really helps me.
Yeah. I just don't want to take a bath for an arm, you know? Like,
Yeah,
without having, we don't have running water, like hot running water. I don't have a hot water heater. So hubby has to warm up uh, buckets of water on the stove and then fill up the tub that way. Thank God it's a tiny itty bitty tub. I
yeah.
kind of fit in it. It's like somebody took a feeding trough. You know, it's about that size and turned it into a tub. It's really small. Oh yeah, Sharon, yeah. That's what I've done. I've been taking breaks, but they've been days long. And it kind of sucks.
I feel your pain, Sharon. Seriously, the weather's changing. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I had
Yeah, I can feel that too. Yeah.
tell you what, getting old ain't for sissies.
Nope. Nope, it's not. And we're heading into winter. Yay.
Mm,
I hate winter. It's very painful for me.
me too.
Oh, I hate it. I'm so stiff and sore. It's like I walk like an old lady. No, you know, like all stiff and sore, bent over and shuffling, not really walking, um, for the whole season. It's like I'm not myself until the snow melts, spring is here, and the pain stops. It doesn't really stop. It just moves to a different part of the body.
Yeah,
Yeah. So whatever.
Me too, Sharon. When I can walk, I got my little walker. Speedy Gonzalez, I'm not.
Yeah, hubby's threatened me with a walker some days. It's that bad. But it's like, what? For one day, you want me to use a walker, and then what do I do it with it the rest of the week? I'm not that bad that I need a walker. Just some days I could use
Fold
one.
it up and put it in the corner, dear.
Yeah.
Because on a good day, I can walk about 50 feet, and that's it. I'm done. I can't walk
Yeah.
anymore. So, other than that, my walker is folded up and put in the corner.
Mhm.
You little shit. Sorry. My cat just. I have a stuffed animal that I sleep with. I put it under my arm because many, many moons ago, I was T boned and separated my shoulder. Many, many moons ago. So if I put that stuffed animal under my arm, hip right here,
Mhm.
my shoulder doesn't hurt me at night.
Mhm.
So my cat went off the bed to the cedar chest where it's kept when I'm not asleep, grabbed it and drug it up and is now sleeping with it.
Oh, that's funny.
When I was so sick last year, this cat literally never left my side. I mean, he was with me 24/7. If I wasn't in the hospital, he was with me.
Mhm.
So I cut him a little bit of slack.
Yeah.
My husband said that he was actually angry. The cat was mad at him, would growl at him. Because on January 2nd of last year, I had a massive heart attack.
Oh my.
And I was in the hospital for like 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
And he said the cat would actually growl at him because I wasn't coming in the door with him.
Oh yes.
He's like, he wakes me up in the middle of the night, slapping me in the face. He growls at me when I try to touch him. He's like, babe, you got to come home. The cat's going to kill me. He's plotting my death.
Cat's gonna kill him.
I'm like, well, the good thing is he doesn't have front claws, babe.
Yeah.
He's
No,
like,
I was hubby's and my honeymoon was cut short by 3-4 days because my son couldn't handle my cat. And this is a boy, okay, who grew up with a mom who knows animals because I grew up in a pet store.
mm-hmm.
Thank goodness we lived in the same city as my mom, his grandma, because he called mom and he got mom to come over and help him put the cat in the kennel. Apparently, my cat took exception to my son's girlfriend and attacked her. I know my cat. I want to know what the heck they were doing to piss him off so bad.
I wonder what kind of perfume she was wearing.
Oh, I never thought of that. But that could be what it was because apparently, according to Todd, he just, he went up to her and then he just attacked her. Maybe it was a scent she was wearing. I never thought of that. I just kind of rolled my eyes, said, really? Because it wasn't the first time. I mean, he was known for coming up to you all nice and then biting your ankles. He was just kind of evil like that.
That's
But it was the first time that I heard of him actually going after somebody the way he was described as going after her. So it was very shocking to me. But my mom got on the phone and said, "Yeah, you have a demon cat here. He's totally possessed." And this is a woman who ran a pet store for over 25 years. Nothing fazed her. And she's telling me I have to cut my honeymoon short because my cat is possessed and scaring the lights out of my son.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So we packed up, we came home. And I walked in the door, and Todd was so happy to see me. And Casper was in the kennel. He had been there for days without a litter box. He was not a happy camper. He stunk to high heaven, and he was covered in you know what. So I held him at arm's length. The minute I touched him, he started purring. I'm carrying him like this. I'm not letting him get close to me, right? Because he's covered and he's stinking. And I took him straight to the tub. I gave him a bath. He purred the whole time and let me wash him. You know, like he was so happy I was home. He didn't care what I did. Want to watch me? You want to drown me? That's okay, Mom. Do whatever you want. I'm just so happy you're home.
My mommy.
Yeah, he was quite a cat. He used to play fetch. So we had a split level. So we'd start up upstairs. We'd take a piece of paper wrapped, like made into a ball, and we tossed it against the wall, and it would go bong, 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 bong down the stairs and into the living room, right? Well, he would be up there with us. He would tear down, find it, bring it back up, wait for us to toss it again. He loved that game.
Yeah, Franklin Delano Cat used to play fetch. His favorite was aluminum foil balls. Or those little round things that have bells in them.
Yeah.
Little cat toys. I swear I don't know where he stashed all of those. Because like every couple weeks we'd buy another pack. They'd disappear. We didn't even find them when we moved. I don't know. I think he was magic or something because they just disappeared.
Watch the owners, of that house. They'll do some renovations, lift up a floorboard or something. There'll be all this stash of all these cat toys.
God. We struck it rich. Look at all these cat toys.
Yeah. Cats are like that. They like to stash things. But my dog's toy oriented too. My Gus, my service dog.
Mm-hmm.
He has to have something in his mouth. The minute he gets excited and happy, he's got to go get a toy. Got to get a toy or a bone. He's got to put something in his mouth. He's got to come to you and have something in his mouth because he's got to show you. But you can't touch it. No, don't even go for it. Nope, can't touch it. But he's got to show you what he's got in his mouth. He'll stand in front of you and he'll go. If it's a bone, he'll chew and chew and chew, so the bone comes out and you can see it, and then he'll go back in. If it's a toy, he'll jut his head out and he'll go on the toy, so you can see his jaw moving, but the toy stays in his mouth. And yeah, that's what he does. But don't try to touch it. No.
I saw what he does to his toys last week. Like, whoa. Have you thought of getting him one of those big ropes?
Train.
You know, you could crochet him some toys.
Yeah, I've crocheted him some mat blankets to put on the floor. I've crocheted quite a few of those. I've what else have I made for him or for them? Because it hasn't just been him. I think that's it. Just the mats.
Yeah, just crochet him a little ball or something.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, something that he can put in his mouth out of cotton.
Cotton or acrylic, either one. I said cotton or acrylic, either one.
Yeah. I'd go cotton myself, I think. Because I want to be able to wash it too, and that holds up really well in the wash.
Yeah. And if you've got any macrame cord.
Oh, I do have macrame cord.
You could braid it up, like take 9 strands of it, depending on how thick it is. Take anywhere from 6 to 9 strands, braid it so it's nice and thick, knot it on each end. I'll bet it'd like that.
Yeah, I bet you would. The very first toy I bought him was a Kong on a rope. It's their water toy Kong. And he still has it. He loves it. It's his favorite toy. Drags it everywhere. It's supposed to be outside, but he sneaks it inside all the time. So when it's inside and he's excited and he sees it, that's the toy he'll go for if he sees it right away. That is the toy he will carry in his mouth all over the place in the house. Loves that toy.
I normally turn my phone off. I hate notifications. Grr.
Well, she's active now. I see she's active. Don't know where she is. She still hasn't answered me. Oh, hey. So glad you're here, Lulu.
Listening is fine, Cindy.
Absolutely.
You.
Sorry, just got a message from my brother in Edmonton. He was hoping to come and visit in October. I haven't met him yet. He's He grew up in foster care, and he was adopted, and they moved to Edmonton, and so he's grown up in Edmonton.
Well, at least he found you.
Yeah, yeah. I was introduced to him from the other brother that found me.
So how many siblings do you have, or do you know?
I don't know, actually, and it's really hard to find out. The family is very hush-hush when it comes to us. I don't know why, but it's been like pulling teeth to get any information. So,
That's so odd.
I'm a 60 scoop baby, and they don't seem to like to talk to or about 60 scoop babies. Like I don't know. There's something there. There's a reason why they're so weird towards me, but I don't know what it is. I've never been able to figure it out. Like, don't know. But I'm like, you can't blame me for circumstances of my birth. I wasn't there. I didn't do it.
Or I was there, but I still didn't do it.
Okay, I was there technically, okay, but I don't remember, so therefore it doesn't count.
Excuse me. Checking out what the kids doing.
Yeah, he says that he'll come up, but he won't be coming up this October like he had hoped. So that's okay. We still FaceTime often.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just weird, Cindy. It really is. Like, imagine having your band send you to school for 3 years. Okay? 3 years. 3 years, I went and picked up a monthly check from this lady named Loretta every month, except for August and July. But every month, you know, I was picking up a check from this lady named Loretta. The very last check that I picked up, it was going to be the very last check. No more checks after this, last month at school. She tells me she's my cousin as I'm walking out the door.
Oh, wow. Love you too, Lulu. You have a good night. You get some rest.
Good night, Cindy. Have a good night. Get some rest. So, yeah, that was like a slap in the face. It was like, whoa, how long have you known you're my cousin? Like, so it's, and they're all like that. And then I was born with a certain name. I was born with the name Patricia Colleen Worm. There's a Patricia Colleen Worm who's my cousin.
Older or younger?
She has my name. Don't know why. It's really weird. But there's just questions, and I would like answers, but the band will never answer us. Never. Oh, thank you, Lulu. I love you too. I do. It's taken me a long time to get to the point where I can talk about it without actually wanting to cry. I don't think it bothers me as much as it used to anymore. I'm coming to terms with the fact that my family's just like that. It just is. It's not my fault. And I have no reason to feel bad, nor am I going to feel bad about it. That's how I feel about it. I mean, regardless how they feel, I was an innocent baby. I haven't done anything to deserve any of their closed mouthness or anything. So
Do they have a written archive?
probably not. But it's hard to get any answers. Like the band doesn't even return my phone calls. And yet they admit that I'm a member of their band. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's just like I said, it's just weird. So I think I'm almost at that point I've given up. I think. I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm getting to that point where I'm just gonna give up. Exactly, Sharon. Exactly, Racine. They are the ones missing out. You know, like I used to think it was me missing out, but no, no,
Nope,
it's not me.
not you, Trish.
So that's right, Racine. I am great. I promise it won't go to my head.
At least you admit it.
Uh, we got ciabatta buns from Costco, those nice big triangle buns,
Yeah.
and they taste so good toasted. But I mangle them when I cut them in half. Like I can't cut anything to save my life. I mangle it. And so I asked my hubby if he could cut me a bun so I could have it toasted. So he goes, he cuts five, puts four of them in a bag, marks for the princess on it. I loved it.
Tell him next time you want to be promoted to queen.
Ah, for the queen.
Yes.
No, thank you, Amelia. And the sad thing is, we actually don't live that far from my reserve. I'm actually in the same area as my reserve. Um, I'm really close. So I could like go there, but they've shown by their actions and their words that I'm not welcome. So I kind of feel funny about going there.
Why? Because you were
Exactly.
raised by a white
Right.
woman?
Hmm?
Are they angry because you were raised outside of the band?
You know, if they are, they're going about it the wrong way. It's not my fault. I certainly didn't ask to be, adopted out. So, they can. What I'm trying to say is they can't and they shouldn't blame me
Oh
for
no,
the
they
fact
should.
that I was, raised outside of the culture. They should actually, want to teach me, you would think.
One would think. I mean, I'm absolutely not saying, you have no blame in this issue. However, and I'm not defending them either. I mean, I think it's atrocious that they're doing that to you. You should be able to know your culture, to know where you came from.
Hmm.
Absolutely. I don't I don't understand it.
No. Thank you,
And
Sharon. I do have two great sons and a great husband. And I have you guys. You're right, Amelia. I love you guys too. Guys come every Saturday and give me support, and I appreciate that.
Like Dee said earlier today, this is her therapy.
Mm-hmm. True that.
So, but the elders of your band should be trying to get you to bring you in to teach you about your history and your culture, not
Yeah,
ostracizing you.
yeah. They were they actually put out a call 2 years ago. They were doing the genealogical, or was it last year? I think it was last summer. They put out a call for band members and off reserve band members, of which I am, and asked for, like family links, family names. They're doing a whole genealogical chart, right? So they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to know where everybody belonged. Cool, great project. So I emailed them and said, where would I go ahead and put my information? I am a 60 scoop baby. This is my information. And they came back and said, we'll have to get back to you on that.
Wow.
Never heard a word. And that was last year.
I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah.
Well, something sort of similar happened to my husband's family. His dad immigrated from Burma. And at one point in time, they were told that any person born outside of Burma or any person that had immigrated from Burma was not allowed back in the country. And this went on for like 15, 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
So that's just what they're doing to you, but on a larger scale.
Ah, yeah.
And it isn't just, the point I'm trying to make is it isn't just your band and it isn't just you. There are people all over the world getting this done to them. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't make you feel any better, but at least you know you're not alone.
Misery loves company.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say when we start arguing and he gets to the point where now I'm pissed off. Are you happy? Now I'm angry just like you. That's usually when I pipe up. Misery loves company. Ah. But it's amazing because he'll get really disgusted at that, stomp away, and I'll feel immediately fine. I just will.
You know,
There goes all my anger.
Your stress.
There goes all my anger.
Whatever works to keep you happy, babe.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So when is Dawn going to do her next live dying session?
I don't know.
I kind of miss those.
Mm-hmm. I know she's been dying though.
Yeah, she has been. I saw her words. I saw her post on Facebook some of her yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Drool, drool, drool.
I know, right? She does beautiful work. She does absolutely gorgeous work. We need to build up her confidence.
I think we all need more confidence in our own ability.
Mm,
Well, I sent her a
not
couple
wrong.
pictures of my bags, and she's like, "Those are gorgeous." I'm like, "Really?" I mean, it's just it's just something to pass the time that's not crocheting.
Mm, I understand.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Sharon, it is. Her yarn is amazingly gorgeous. You're right.
Hmm.
And Sharon says your bags are fabulous, Paula.
Well, thank you, Sharon.
And they are.
It's something I enjoy doing because I don't think I could handle a quilt to quilt it on my machine anymore. I don't know. I might have to test that theory.
Yeah.
Pull out a quilt top that I've already done.
I have I love quilts. My son was given a handmade quilt, baby size quilt when he
Mhm.
was little, and he loved it. Used it all the time. Unfortunately, it the seams gave way in the middle of the blanket
Mhm.
uh, where it was quilted. So I folded it and put it away, and now I'm just looking for somebody to fix it because I'd like to be able to give it back to him.
I can show you how to fix it.
Oh, that would be nice. Okay.
It's relatively easy. You just have to have some fabric that you can patch it with.
Okay.
I gave up on hand quilting 5, 6 years ago. It
I
takes
couldn't do hand sewing. I I'll give it a shot and I'll do it to fix things, but it's not my favorite thing in the world to do because my stitches are uneven.
I can show you how to fix that too.
Practice.
No, it's also in how you hold your needle and um,
Oh,
the motion that you use when you're sewing.
oh,
Sharon, I have quilts laying all around my house. All of my kids have quilts. If I make any more quilts, I think my husband's going to throw me out.
I love quilts. I I've always wanted to learn how to make a quilt, but I've actually exceeded my um yeah, I'm not allowed to bring another hobby into the house. No.
Yeah, every time
So
I ask hubby to take me to Hobby Lobby, he's like, "We are not going down that rabbit hole." But, honey.
yeah. Um Sharon, this is what I've done, okay? Because I did plan ahead. I have saved all of my kids' t-shirts, that like their favorite t-shirts. I've saved all of them from when they were little to teenage size, and I give it to somebody to make a quilt from, or do it myself, which I can't see happening. But stranger things happen. So, but I thought they would like that as they're older. A quilt of their favorite T-shirts. So I've saved some of their T-shirts, not all of them, but some of them I saved. A lot of them they wore till they were holy,
Uh-huh.
holy and retired. But those that they grew out of quickly, I saved.
Make sure whoever you send it to specializes in t-shirt quilts because
Oh yes,
they are very, very different. They have to be sewn differently. They have to be quilted differently. My personal thing is I hate them. Give me 100% cotton any day. I will tell you how to get them ready, though, for whoever you send them to, Trish.
okay. Sharon, I don't know what you sent me, but I like those pictures. What was I looking at? Is that like a quilting machine or a knitting machine? I don't have one of those, a knitting machine. I have knitting looms though.
Oh, like the square looms and the round looms and the.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, I will show it. This is her friend's she shed. Oh, and that is a quilting machine. That's a nice, neat crafting room.
I need to become very good friends with her. Oh my goodness. I would kill for one of those machines.
So like a 22-foot shed she had brought in and did up. Oh, nice. A nice big one, eh? That's
Hmm.
nice. That's like the workshop my husband has out back. It's like the size of a small house, and it's just a big shed, like big. And it's got tables, and it's got a lot of our stuff still in boxes in there because some things we just haven't unpacked. I'm not sure why.
I'm sure there's some psychological BS reason for that.
I'm sure there is. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness, it's heated, has hydro, and even an area for making coffee or tea and a small fridge. Sharon, we want to live there.
Yes, I will just bring my bed and move in.
22 feet. She has lots of room to spare.
Tell her I will bring my yarn and my material. And my sewing machines.
And your sewing machine.
Yes.
My son's doing good, CDC. Thanks for asking. He's living out in the trailer now since the tent blew down. So he's out in the trailer until the cold weather brings him in, and he's got a heater out there too, so he's fine. He figures he'll be good till about -5 below. She has tons of material and 2 walls of shelving in there. Oh. Lots of room for yarn.
I have, Sharon. We could start our own fabric store. Quilting is a lot like crocheting in the fact that you quickly become a collector of fabric. So in my death room, as we call it, I have containers and shelves of fabric.
Oh, wow.
This is a 12 by 14 bedroom, and you can't walk in there.
Mm-hmm.
Between the yarn, sewing machines. That's why I call it a death room.
Mm-hmm.
That's also why we tie a rope on anybody that goes in so we can pull them out.
No, that's just so in case he gets lost. You can drag him out.
When I ask my husband or my son to get something out of that room, they just look at me. And I say, please, and flutter my eyelashes. And they're like, okay.
Yeah. My craft room is known as the chaos. It's just, it's not set up. It's totally chaotic. I'm trying to work. I was working in there a little bit again today, but it's just not coming along. I don't know how to organize. So,
yes, sure, and they do need the map to get out and in. Organization is, I really, 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 really swear I used to be organized. Not so much anymore. Because
some people have the gift, some people don't. I do not have the organization gift.
Well, I think also that once you reach a certain amount of stuff, organization goes out the window. Organization grabs its little hat and runs down the street, screaming. All right, Miss YouTube, quit it. Bago Day is going live.
Oh, cool.
I like her lives because I like to listen to her, but I have to turn the chat off because I can't. It makes me dizzy. It goes so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you want, I can end it here and you can go on and go watch Bago Day, and that'll let everybody else go watch Bago Day.
I'm good. I don't really feel like being nauseated. I've been doing that all week. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, she has been going live a lot. Good for her. I used to follow her so much that when she went live, I'd drop everything and watch. I'd watch every new video. I watched every new vlog. And I've backed off a lot. Nothing to do with her. It's just me. I need more variety.
Yeah.
And I've really limited my time on YouTube.
Hands off her stove, Robert.
Listen, Robert, you quit being a kitchen appliance creeper.
Mine are dull and boring. They're both white.
Ah, my
As is my
my
deep
stove is
freeze.
a black and stainless steel convection oven.
Oh, lucky
We
you.
got it for a good price. It was a floor model and it was scuffed and dented a little bit in the bottom. So we got it for like $800.
That's a song.
I know. We were laughing the whole way home. We were laughing the whole way home. Yeah. I love makes good cookies.
Oh, I'll bet.
No. What did it retail for? I think it retailed for a good $1,300. It was it's a glass top convection oven.
Oh yeah, 1,300 easy.
Yeah, with the 5 burners. It's got the 2 big ones in the front. One's a quick boil, and then it's got a warming area.
No, that was probably an $1,800 stove, Trish.
Yeah, it was. We got, like I said, we got it for a really good price. We were laughing the whole way out the door. So, and I love my stove. Now, when it goes, I'm getting a stove to match the fridge, the blue one.
Makes sense.
Hmm?
Why don't you just paint your existing stove?
I don't mind the black. I like the black.
Oh,
I would have
okay.
gone with the black fridge, but hubby walked in, saw the blue, and fell in love. Because they had the black one right next to it, and I like the black one, but no. But that's okay. Oh, yeah, are there videos out there on how to paint your stove? Cool. I will take a look at them just because.
It's all
Doesn't
in the
hurt to
type of, yeah, it's all in the type of paint that you use.
Mm-hmm. My dogs are lying here sleeping. Well, one's sleeping and one just poked his head up. My oldest dog, my husky cross, he doesn't like being shut up in a room. So it's nice
Well, he
to
doesn't
see
seem to
him
mind it as
calm.
long as you're there.
Yeah. No, he's my dog. I'm the one he looks for. He doesn't mind. He loves everybody else in the family, but I'm the one he looks for. He my mudfoot. He'll turn 15 next month.
That's remarkable for a large breed dog.
Yep, I know. And he's still pretty healthy. He's starting to get some lumps on him now, you know, which is, I think, fairly normal. Dogs, they seem to get to a certain age and then they start getting lumpy. Um,
Yeah, my Buster did.
yeah, yeah, he's starting to get lumpy. There's a few lumps, but I'm not going to take him into the vet. The vet will just sit there and say, okay, it's cancer. And I'll say, okay, I'm not doing anything because he's 15 and I'm not putting him through that crap.
No kidding.
You know, like, I'll just, you know, do what I'm doing. Give him love and attention and food and water every day. He'll live for as long as he lives. And I cherish every day I have with him. I was worried last night. I actually woke up out of my sleep and I couldn't hear him breathe. So I actually woke up and put my feet on the floor, and because he sleeps right by my bed, so I just reached out and I touched him and he was breathing. He was fine. But I couldn't hear him, and usually he snores really loud. So I was a little worried there.
Both of our cats snore.
Everybody snores in this house. Everybody.
Well, as long as you snore in time, you know, just keep it in time.
Or in chorus, you know.
Yeah. You could do some rondos.
Yeah. Now, Dawn better have a good reason for showing up or not showing up tonight.
Like I said, personally, I'm hoping she's asleep.
She's not.
Oh, that's right. You said she was active.
Yeah.
Never mind. Down a rabbit hole?
She might have gone down a rabbit hole. I'll have to catch a video on that. I don't think hubby would let me paint the stove, but it's a thought. It's a thought.
Yeah. I don't know if you could paint a stainless steel stove, though. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll watch videos on it because it'll be something past the time and it'll be interesting.
Yep, it'll be
I
a
like
rabbit hole.
watching. Hmm?
I said it'll be a rabbit hole for you to go down.
Mm-hmm. I like rabbit holes.
Mm-hmm.
You learn the most interesting stuff going down rabbit holes.
I 100% agree.
So what are your plans for the next week?
I'm going to make more bags because I've got more cut out in various stages of being sewn together.
Hmm. You just knit and crochet, no rabbit holes for you. Sharon, we got to talk about rabbit holes. Sometimes they're good.
And rabbit holes don't have to cost money. You know, you can go down a rabbit hole on Google,
Yep.
type in crochet patterns, or type in
Or
knitting patterns, or
type in crochet hooks.
yeah. Well, that costs you money,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the other day I watched a video on what was the name of it? Oh, how I make epoxy resin crochet hooks.
Oh,
It was really interesting. So I'm like, and then I thought, nope, he's not going to let me get into resin. So oh my goodness.
yeah. Mary Maxim has a cool sale.
I love Mary Maxim. I love their yarns. And if you go to their clearance section, you can buy skeins of yarn for 99 cents.
Not here in Canada.
Oh,
We can't get anything that cheap yarn wise ever.
I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does. But the cheapest we can get in clearance is $2.62, and that's the Bon Bon Classic yarn and the Bon Bon Inca yarn. And then $2.99 for the pretty yarn, the Nako Truva yarn, and the
I
Nako
love the
Moto
Nako.
yarn.
Oh, I love. Have you tried the Nako?
No.
Oh my goodness. It has such a beautiful hand. It drapes so nice and it's so soft and so wonderful to crochet with.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Nako Truva
Yes,
or just any Nako?
Nako Truva.
Oh, yes. I'm looking at it right now. Oh.
What are you up to, big boy?
They don't have purple. What is it with people not having purple?
Well, it's kind of hit and miss with the colors of Truva because they almost always have it on sale. So
Mm.
one week they might not have purple, and then the next week you go back and they might have
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
it. Mr. Kitty Cat, you are on my yarn. Move your tuchus. Dude, stop. Thank you. Little grr. So this is what I'm This is what I'm going to make Clarissa's tutu out of for her ballerina doll.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. Picasso. I've never used Picasso, but I used Rockabilly.
I like the Rockabilly too.
It's hard to work with. It's so slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried
I know, right?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just agreeing with Sharon, her comment. What? No purple? That should be illegal.
Don't get me wrong, I like purple. But actually, yeah, maybe. Thank you, Robert. So I will hopefully have Clarissa's doll done Monday. And then I got a box of stuff that I want to send to her. There's something in there for Pat.
That's awesome.
I don't know if anybody here does Doctor Who, but Pat loves the Daleks.
Oh, I know what those are. Okay, the Daleks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I crocheted him a Dalek.
Oh, cool. Yeah, my son is into, one of my sons is into Doctor Who.
Come on, you turkey. Come on. That's my boy. Come on. There we go. Bang. Move the paw. This one. Thank you. You're on camera. Marky. Such a spoiled boy. Aren't you?
Oh, pretty kitty. Hey, hey, lie down. Come here. Here. My husky woke up. Come here. Mudfoot. Mudfoot, come here. Come here. See, here I am.
Baby.
Here I am. Lie down. Lie down. You're okay. You're okay, you big dog. Yeah, he's going blind. He's going deaf. But he still runs around like a puppy sometimes, and his tail still wags.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
No, that is not a stuffed animal for you.
But Mom, you gotta make him one.
I have. He takes them off and hides them under the bed and sleeps with them.
I made a teddy bear. Amigurumi was my first teddy bear. I made it from a Bag O' Days pattern from her tutorial. Guess who's scared of it? Gus. Gus is scared of the teddy bear. Yeah, I had to put it up where he won't see it because otherwise he wouldn't come in my craft room.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. Especially with what you told me he does to toys.
I know, right?
Hey, Mr. Man.
Do
You
you
are
want to say hi to people?
you are shedding.
Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Hello, Mudfoot. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Yeah, you go back to sleep, Ducky. It's just Mudfoot and Mum time.
He's such a pretty boy.
He is. He really is. He has such nice coloring.
He's like, Mom, let's go out. I'm here, Narky. You're laying on me. What do you want me to do? Geez, bossy kitty. Bossy butt.
Cats, eh? We had two cats, and we'd recently had to put down our black one. It's broken our hearts. We miss him so much. We had a black one named Samhain and a white one named Solstice, and we still have Solstice. And he's a funny kitty. We got them both from the same pound, same shelter, about a year apart. When we got Solstice, I don't know if he was a rescue, like animal control went in and got him from a bad situation, or if he was turned over because of a bad situation. But when we got him, someone had taken his cat paws and cut his claw right at the base of the skin.
Oh,
Yes, each and every one of them.
poor baby. Hi,
Yeah.
Ivy D.
Hi, Ivy.
Well, this little guy, like I said, doesn't have his front claws. I did not do that. His previous owner did that. I was PO'd when I found out that they had done that to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's like taking a human and cutting off the ends of their fingers, right? But I guess either they took him to a really good vet or he had it done early enough to where he hasn't had any ill effects. He's not crippled. He can still run, jump.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't agree with decline either, but I have to honestly say there was a time when I was seriously contemplated decline Casper. And it was because he went and he clawed up the back of my husband's new lazy boy, leather lazy boy. So that was the only time I contemplated really seriously getting him declawed. Because it's not something you can train a cat out of sometimes, because he did it when we were sleeping. He never did it when we were awake. When we were awake, he got in trouble and he knew it. So he did it when we were sleeping. We'd wake up and see the damage. It was horrible.
Sometimes I think that cats go after leather because they know it's animal skin.
Maybe. Maybe.
How are you, Miss Ivy?
Yes, happy Saturday.
Oh, definitely. Okay, he's comfortable now. I'm sorry, I spoke about you.
Yeah, you couldn't eat yogurt in the house without Casper coming and finding you. He loved yogurt.
I had a dog that loved olives. Black olives, green olives, he didn't care. Olives. It was so bizarre because the first time I gave him one, my husband's like, he's not going to eat that. So we played with it for about 5 minutes, batted it around, tasted it, and then he ate it. It's like, SOB, I've never seen a dog eat an olive.
Well, dogs can be silly sometimes. Trying to think of anything my dogs eat that is weird, but no. No, they're pretty normal.
We had a dog that ate chocolate. I know chocolate is bad for dogs, but we got him as a rescue. Okay? And that dog could suss out a bag of M&Ms from a mile away.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, one time I had bought like a 1 pound bag of M&Ms for cookies. Well, with children, you don't store those in the kitchen, you know? So I have put them in my bottom drawer. That silly dog opened that drawer and ate them.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't make him sick.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nothing. I'm like, dude, if I sat there and ate a pound of M&Ms, that would kill me.
Well, I know not all dogs get sick when eating chocolate. It also depends on the type of chocolate. I think the higher cocoa count, the more dangerous it is.
Oh, well, he would know when anybody had M&Ms, and he would bug you to death.
Yeah.
That and peanuts.
Really?
He would do anything for a peanut. I mean, literally anything. Yeah, I know. He was your buddy.
Well, it was like when we brought Gus home from the trainers. He lived in a pack. He lived in a pack, really. Like they're brought up pack. There's other dogs. There's communal toys. There's usually cats and kids wandering around. So, you know, he was brought up in a pack. He wasn't. Nothing was ever his. And I don't think he was given a lot of treats because when we got him and brought him home, he would take the treat from you, but then he'd put it on the ground and he'd smell it and he'd play with it. And then he'd watch Mudfoot. And if Mudfoot ate it, then he would eat it. But he wouldn't eat it if Mudfoot didn't eat it.
That's odd.
Yeah. Now he'll eat anything. Now he's discovered, okay, these are good people. I trust them. They feed me food. And he's a lab. Labs are ruled by their stomachs.
Oh, yeah. I told you about my lab. He did everything except lima beans.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I wish I would have seen your night owl last night, IBB, but I didn't have my computer on. I was wide awake and looking at the ceiling. And even with Netflix, TV sucks.
I was in bed dreaming away last night.
Oh, Trish, sweetheart, I'm going to get off of here. It's almost time for my nighttime pills, and hopefully I will actually go to sleep tonight. That would be absolutely wonderful.
That would be. I hope it works for you.
Well, goodbye, all my sweet peoples. I love you all. And hopefully you have a weekend as beautiful as you are. Bye-bye.
Bye, Paula. Thanks for coming up.
No problem, Trish.
And then there was one. And I'm all you got left. That's it. So I'm checking out this sale on Mary Maxim. It's pretty cool. Especially that NACO yarn she was talking about, that Paula was talking about, the Naked Truva yarn. It is on sale right now for $2.99 Canadian. It is 100% acrylic. It is comes in a 3.5 ounce ball or 100 grams. And in that 100 grams, you get 212 meters or 232 yards. And it is a 4 medium worsted weight. And it's premium acrylic. It's classic pull scheme. I don't know what that means. But it's $2.99 and they have white, dark blue, cotton, mauve, gray mauve, mint, moss, natural, and powder pink. Now I was actually looking at the mauve and the white. But I think that mauve would look good with the, no, it looks best with the white. It does. That's what I was looking at. I was looking at the Mary Maxim. I mean, come on, 25 to 50% off, site-wide, all yarn. Hello. Go, check it out. Good night, Racine. Have a good one. Yeah, I've been gaming a lot and looking for medical devices for my carpal tunnel. Hubby had this thing that would fit over your forearm, and it would inflate and then massage and vibrate and deflate and inflate and deflate. They used compression, and it broke. It broke. So that sucked. So now I'm trying to find a new one, and I can't find it. I just can't find one. So I'm trying, looking for something that'll work, because I need it. So I've been looking. And where is all the time going? Yeah, because it's already September. It's actually already September 9th. Like, holy crap. It's already the 9th of September. Next Saturday, I probably won't be doing a live because I'll be busy. Next Saturday is our friend's 60th birthday celebration, and we're going to go to Saskatoon to celebrate it with him. So I don't know what time I'll be home. If I'm home early enough and not too tired, I will come on. But I'll post on my community page what's going on for that day, just so you guys know. Keep an eye out for that. But right now, at this point in time, I can't say about next week. I just don't know. I have to get through next week. And then the week after that, hopefully I can go to Lethbridge and intern my mom and get that done like it was supposed to be done 2 weeks ago. Thank you, WCB, for screwing up my check. Yes. But it's done. I survived. And mom will wait to be interred. I mean, it doesn't matter to her. She just asked that some of her ashes be dumped on roses, so I will do that. Hopefully the roses are still blooming when we get there. Hopefully. I can't guarantee anything though. Might have to buy her roses just so I can say I did. Good night, Angela. Thank you for coming. You stay safe too. You have a wonderful week. Yeah, there's only 5 of you watching. And thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Go away, little bug. Go away, little bug. Or save some of her ashes till they bloom again. Maybe. That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Thank you for that thought, Sharon. I'll try and remember that because that's a really good idea too. Because I could do that, right? Like she wanted her ashes spread over specific roses in the cemetery, which is not allowed. And she knew that when she asked me to do it. So what is a girl to do, right? I don't know why specific ashes, why or specific roses. I don't know why. Like to me, just find a rose bush. Think of me when you do it. Find a rose bush, dump me over. I'm done. Thanks. But no, it's got to be specific roses, and I don't understand. But whatever. Hopefully they'll still be blooming. Otherwise, I'll go and buy some roses and stick them in the dirt in that same spot. Yes. And it might not be those specific roses. Well, it will still be those specific roses. They just won't be blooming. Yeah. The things you got to do. Mom's happy. I'm just hoping she won't come back and haunt me. I mean, that's why you do things like that, right? That's why you take care of your loved ones' wishes because you love them and you want them to be and you don't want them to come back angry at you. Makes sense to me. Oh, looks like my internet's going in and out. Can you guys still hear me and see me or am I freezing? And yes, my palms are itchy. Both of them. But we got a free play and our lottery ticket that we buy every so often. You know, we like to call it, what is it? Some kind of P word. Oh, I can't remember what hubby calls it. Yeah, here and see. Yeah, see? Yeah, I know that. But I'm going to head her because I'm just sitting here and yammering away now. So thank you for coming tonight. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, the 4 that are still watching. I appreciate you. So thank you for still being here. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And I'll try and see you next week. Okay? Bye. Have a good one.